So I've already put my face with one of the products that I'm always sharing as my tips and tricks. You know, I'm always sharing that. So I go in with my BADESCU Aloe spray, and I pretty much spray this all over my face. You want to make sure that you spray a good amount so that your face and neck is fully lathered and dried. Once that's done, I go in with my FARSÁLI Rose Gold Skin Mist, and I basically just spray this all over my face and neck as well, and make this dry before I start applying any makeup. So I then go in with my Rose Gold Beauty Oil, and I place this all over my face and my neck. You want to make sure that you're really rubbing this in good, and you're rubbing it on the dry spots on your face. So I decided to try something different. Usually I go in with my Benefit Brow, but today I decided to use my Anastacia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in Caramel. Now, I don't usually use this for my everyday, but when I'm doing something dramatic, I do like to use it. So what I basically do is I go in with my FARSÁLI Beauty Oil, and I kind of dip about 2 drops, nothing crazy, into the dip brow. This just kind of makes it glide on faster, and in case there's anything that you kind of want to clean up, it makes it really easy to do that. And I go in with my angled brush and just start fixing up my brow, sis. Even notice me, you gotta feel me. Without you, just wanna be your girl. So now that I'm done, I go in with my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Concealer in shade 240, and I just do my regular line under my eyebrows and push all the concealer down to my eyelids. This will not only keep product, but it'll also prime your eyelids for the eyeshadow that you're getting ready to put on it. So at this point, I'm basically just saying that I'm really tired of using the James Charles palette whenever I want to use bright colors. So to all my sisters out there, sis, I'm gonna need you to share some palettes with me. I'm actually really looking for some black owned cosmetic brands. So drop them palettes, sis, drop them, because I really want to expand on that. So basically, I'm gonna use the James Charles and Morphe collaboration palette. And I'm going to go in with the shade B, and I'm basically just going to apply this to my lid. So I'm now going in with my second color, which is the orange from this palette. It's a little bit hard for you to see. Boom, you can see it now, sis. It's there, sis. So I'm going in with the orange, and I'm just gonna basically pat this in the middle of my eye, leaving some of the yellow out as well. And I just kind of go over this a few times just to make sure that it's pigmented, it stays, and that it's visible that it is an additional color. And then pretty much after I've done that, what I decide to use is I go in with the red, and I basically put this on the outside of my eye. What I like about this is that I was able to kind of blend the red into the orange, and I patted it down in the corners just so that it wasn't running too much and it wasn't losing its color. But I did blend it in at the top. As you can see, it's going into the orange, but I didn't want it to get too crazy. So just go in and blend that in so that the orange and the red kind of look like a sunset vibe, and it's kind of just all playing in with each other. I then go in with my blending brush, and I just kind of blend in the red into the orange into the yellow, so that everything kind of just blends in with each other. So then basically what I do at this point is I go in with my concealer, and I'm putting my concealer on the inner part of my eyelid. This is going to help with me letting the colors pop out. You gotta feel me. So now that I've gone ahead and applied the concealer, I'm going in with a white eyeshadow, and I'm not really rubbing this in, I'm more so patting it down onto the concealer to make sure that the white stays and is actually visible on the eyelid. So you just want to make sure that you're patting it down and you're not necessarily trying to blend it in, because you don't want to lose the pigment of the white, you want it to stay. So once I'm done, I go in now with my 10% off from the palette, and I just kind of used it in the crease of my eye just to kind of blend in all the colors. I do kind of like it because it does really blend, or it blends really well with all the colors. And then I go in with like the gold shimmery colors, and I just kind of apply the gold shimmery colors to over the yellow and kind of over the orange, just to kind of give it a glitter look. You don't necessarily have to do this, but I just kind of wanted to have something sparkly, as I am a sparkle fiend, sis. I'm a sparkle fiend.
Don't know if you got a girl, don't mean to disrespect, but all of you rule my world. I even dream of you, I swear. Visions of you and I. See you all around my way, been meaning to say hi, but I'm just way too shy. I gotta make you see this is more than just a silly crush. And I wonder if you even notice me. You gotta feel me.
So just to finish off the eye, I go in again with the white, and I just kind of blend this in underneath my brow just to kind of define the brow from the eyeshadow color. And then once I kind of do this, I just begin on eye number 2. So I'm going in with the green. I do a light green first, and I just kind of do the exact same pattern with all the colors. So stay tuned and watch how I create the look on the next eye.
Make you see this is industrial silicone. Wonder if you even notice me. You gotta feel me. When I feel good, just wanna be your girl. Wonder if you even notice me. You gotta feel me. When I feel good, just wanna be your girl.
So after I've brushed away all the extra eyeshadow, I just go in with a makeup remover and I remove all of the extra colors. Now, sis, get into this eye, sis. Like, I'ma really need y'all to just get into this eye that we is creating right now, okay? Like, this is lit. I love every second of it. I love it. I just think that it's bomb as hell. So I'm going in, I'm applying my little white underneath my eyebrows to make that define and just kind of blending it away, just to make sure that it looks smooth and ready to go. So now that we've done that, we get into the basics, you know, the groundwork, the nitty gritty. So basically we're going in, we're going to put the foundation and everything on my face. And then once we've kind of done all the foundation and everything like that, we're going to go back to do some final touches. Now, as you guys know, foundation on the face, avoid the forehead, because sometimes it just makes your forehead just too much, just too much. And then also, if you wear like lace fronts, etc., when you apply the foundation actually to your forehead, I find a lot of times that gel and stuff just don't really blend in too well. I then go in with my Fenty Beauty concealer again in shade 240, and you know, travel, do that, blend that all in. You need to make sure that you're blending this in really well, especially because you have such bright colors under your eyes. Then after that, we're gonna go in with our setting powder. Once we have blend everything in. Now see this, me dancing and stuff, this is the reason why I'm always late, because it's a concert anytime I'm doing my makeup, like literally a concert. It's terrible. So next, now we're going in with the setting powder. Now, as you guys know, I do not brush the setting powder away, but more so I blend the setting powder in. So I just apply that on my face, you know, while I'm having my little concert, while I'm doing my thing. Go. And then I just go in, blend that in, and brush it away. Now I'm using my Fenty Beauty setting powder, and I'm applying this all over my face. Honestly, you guys already know how I feel about Fenty. I am a true advocate for Fenty. I love the smell. I love everything about it. So I'm just going ahead and applying this to my face, making sure that it's covered completely. Now you guys can see that Fenty is the truth. Like, I'm literally not doing anything extra except for just applying powder to my face, and look at that. Like, I'm not doing anything extra and I'm lit. Like, I'm literally too lit right now. So you guys already know how I feel about Riri, so we ain't gonna go there. Just make sure when you're putting that setting powder on, you're also applying it under your neck and you're doing all that good stuff. So now that I've gone ahead and done all of that, what I do is I go back into the palette and I just apply under my waterline. I just apply the colors that I use to correlate with the top of my eye with the bottom. So after I've applied my contour, I go in with my Fashion Fair Plum Rich blush and I apply this onto my face, making sure that my laugh lines are covered, they down packed, they solid, they good to go. And then after that, as you guys know, the next step and one of the almost final steps is basically using a highlighter. So I thought instead of me using a regular highlighter, I was going to go in with the Fenty Beauty Kilowatt palette, and I was going to use one of the shades in this palette to be my highlighter. I just thought it fit perfectly with the rainbow vibe that I was going for.
All alone at night, I harbor feelings for you, holding my pillow tight. Sometimes I even touch myself, imagining your pleasure, baby. Next time I see you, I'm gonna walk right up to you and say what's on my mind. I gotta make you see this is and just your silly cries. Wonder if you even notice me. You gotta feel me. When I feel good, just wanna be your girl. Wonder if you even notice me.
Now that I've gone ahead and done that and all these colors on my face, I decided to do something real simple. So I just used my Fenty Beauty Milk Milk lip gloss. Look at this. Look at how this application get into it. Says get into it. It's just looking lit. Oh my god. So as you know, I apply this lip gloss to my lips, and sis, we done out here. Like, get into it. Get into it. Now, I really had so much fun with this look, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Comment on this video the palettes that you guys want to share. Don't forget to like this video and share it with your friends. And I will catch you guys next Monday with another bomb-ass video. Happy Pride, y'all. Love is love.